Mosmi Singh has spoken to Robert Vadra.
जिक्र करते हैं कि जो भेदभाव की राजनीति हो रही है या महंगाई ज्यादा है या उनके पास काम नहीं है, बेरोजगारी है, महिला की सुरक्षा और दिखावा बहुत ज्यादा है पर काम बिल्कुल नहीं होता। और ये उनका समय है, लोगों का समय है कि वो अपने मत का इस्तेमाल करें और जो बदलाव चाहिए वो उसमें शामिल हो।
इंडिया ब्लॉक के तहत यहाँ से आम आदमी पार्टी के प्रत्याशी हैं, अरविंद केजरीवाल कांग्रेस को वोट डालेंगे। क्या आपको लगता है कि दिल मिले हैं और ये सफल होगा इंडिया ब्लॉक का गठबंधन?
बिल्कुल सफल होगा। लोगों को बदलाव चाहिए और
पूरा हमारा मैनिफेस्टो है, सब जनता के मुद्दों पे है, यही चल रहा है हमारे, क्योंकि जनता यही चाहती है।
4 जून को इंडिया गठबंधन की सरकार रहेगा जी, उम्मीद पूरी है।
थैंक यू।
साफ तौर पर बोल रही थी कि 4 जून को।
So while Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi are clicking selfies, not speaking as much to the reporters, but Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and her husband Robert Vadra are constantly interacting with the media persons. Here's an appeal to vote from them.
थोड़ा जागरूक रहना चाहिए, आपको लगता है?
बिल्कुल, हमें युवा लोग ही जागरूक हैं। अगर आप देखेंगे सोशल मीडिया के द्वारा, चाहे मीडिया नहीं दिखा सकते हैं, सोशल मीडिया के द्वारा सारा दिखाई देता है और जितने नाराज हैं और उनको जरूर वो वोट करेंगे बदलाव के लिए, प्रगति के लिए और अपने जो बेरोजगारी है और महंगाई है उसको दूर करने के लिए।
आखिरी सवाल, पॉलिटिकली आप बहुत ज्यादा काउंटर अटैक भी करते हैं, आपको हर बारी पॉलिटिकल डिबेट्स में घसीटा जाता है, तो
Simply remember, has been consistently saying he wants to be in public life, he intends to serve the public, has done so, and is hopeful perhaps that he may also be a part of that process. Let's listen in now to this ground report sent in by India Today's Amit Bharadwaj from one of the key constituencies in Delhi.
Delhi is going for polls today. The voting has already started, and right now this is a polling station in Vasundhara Enclave in the East Delhi Lok Sabha constituency, where you can see the voters lining up quite early in the day. And the 7 Lok Sabha seats in the national capital goes for polls today. But what is to be noted out here is that right near that polling station, barely 100 meters from that polling station, a banner, a bigger than life banner is hanging, which reads, "Jo Ram ko laaye hain, hum unko laayenge." You know, this particular slogan and song has been one of the key features of the Bharatiya Janata Party's campaign in different states, including Uttar Pradesh. Now, the question is as to how this banner is being allowed barely 100 meters away from the polling station in the national capital. There's a possibility many people might question, and they will say that this might influence the voters who are heading towards to cast their vote in the national capital. And similarly, several posters are visible in the other areas as well. But the big question is that why did the authorities not act against this huge banner which is hanging barely 100 meters away from the polling station? With video journalist Ankit Singh, this is Amit Bharadwaj reporting for India Today from Delhi.
I want to bring in Raghav Awasthi here. Raghav, you keep charging against the dynastic family, so to say. Why this selfie? Why is everyone so obsessed with them? But then when BJP also changed the candidate from New Delhi and brought in Basuri Swaraj, the similar question was asked.
There is a very interesting point, and I will please allow me to answer this. Of course, nobody is saying that there is any party in the country which is free of the vice of dynasticism, but I do feel, and there are empirical studies to this effect, that the BJP is slightly better than the others. And nobody is saying at all that if you're the scion of a political family, you should not be allowed to contest. Like, I was reading Justin Trudeau's memoirs the other day, and he writes about how he actually had to contest in primaries to become a candidate for his party, despite the fact that his father was Prime Minister, and he actually lost one of those primaries. So my issue is something different. My issue is that, look, this is a political dynasty, and Rahul Gandhi has been on the ballot pretty much for Prime Minister since 2014. And in 2014, he leads his party to its worst loss ever. 2019 was slightly better. 2024, by all accounts, it's very clear that his party is also going to lose. So my question is this is the problem that I have, that despite the fact that there have been 3 straight losses, his party will still ensure that he's the leader in 2029. So if you're from a dynasty and you're performing, then there is no problem. And if you're from a dynasty and you're not being treated any differently from others, to whatever extent it's possible, it's not a problem. But this kind of hero worship, wherein it reminds me a little bit of the later Mughals, right? So
Professor Badri Narayan, a quick word here from you. So he's of course charging against how he's calling it, comparing it even to the Mughals. When we look at the selfie of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, do you think there's a messaging also that is being sent out when we look at this image that's clicked, all smiles with the inked finger? Or do you think this is a connect in some way? What do you make of these selfies that have come in from the leaders?
Which started by Narendra Modi ji in this Indian politics of elections and the campaign. And now I think Rahul has learned, or Congress has learned from him, and they started doing all these things. The entire social media politics, social media is something BJP is the pioneer of that art, and those art Congress has opted. And they are performing well. They are using social media for their own purposes. And now you can see this, the selfie politics here.
Social media, of course, is in many ways the big
selfie politics
messenger
and I would
this
like
time.
To say one
Go
more
ahead,
thing.
Sir.
That is about the dynasty politics. See, this is the dynasty which give participation from the top. So if it says that we are making the things democratic, we are bringing Dalit Senate, we are bringing marginal Senate, but it is coming from the top to down. But the democracy says that you go from down to top. So BJP in that way different, because it's going down to top, and Congress comes from top to down. In this process, one has to see where it's the process of coming from top to down become disrupted. Because whenever the dynastic person who is heading the party will take decision that, look, this is not okay. So
we have latest visuals coming in now. Whether in parts being praised, appreciated for arranging and supervising this mammoth election of the largest democracy, or to the criticism, if it's compromised, if it doesn't take action against certain leaders in certain parties. Nevertheless, all of that about today, as an individual, as a voter of this country. Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar also is about to cast his vote. These are the visuals coming in from that polling booth. Mausami Singh is also joining me now on the latest. Mausami, so there is no VVIP on a day like this. Everyone, as a citizen, gets that voting opportunity and a responsibility as well. But when you spoke to members of the Gandhi family, it's very interesting, isn't it? Priyanka Gandhi, Robert Vadra speaking constantly, while Rahul and Sonia proceeding with caution.
So interesting, because earlier where we are standing, Pooja, at the Vidya Bhavan Mahavidyalaya, Priyanka had her vote here. But this time round, her vote is shifted to Adarsh Atal Vidyalaya, which is about stone throw away from here, where Miraya and Rehan, her son and daughter, also cast their vote. So Robert Vadra there casting his vote, and Priyanka waiting right here for Robert Vadra to come out. And Rahul Gandhi earlier in the day went with Sonia Gandhi to Nirman Bhavan to cast his vote. And after that, he accompanied Priyanka when she came to cast her vote at Lodi Estate. So clearly, the family sending out a message clearly during nominations we've seen, or when a family member is fighting the elections, we've seen the entire family right there together. And even now, I spoke to Robert Vadra a short while ago, and he said that the India bloc surely is winning this election. The BJP is nowhere crossing a 400 mark, and he even went on to add that Rahul Gandhi could be the perfect choice for the Prime Minister's post, because he has all the abilities and capabilities to lead the country. There you can see the media surrounding Robert Vadra. We've already spoken to him earlier. But interesting also that the entire Gandhi family will be casting their vote on the Aam Aadmi Party symbol, because there is no Congress candidate from New Delhi constituency, and he is a combined candidate of the India bloc, Somnath Bharti.